Hey guys, I've been reviewing a lot of gadgets on this channel for the last couple of years, but something as innovative as the one that we are going to look at today, I haven't seen in a while. And this is it. That's the Woojer Vest Edge. It's a haptic feedback vest that lets you feel the music, the games, and the movies you are watching. And today I'm gonna tell you all about it because I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. I'm already wearing it. So let's begin the review. I'm going to tell you all about my experiences. How are you doing, my friends? I'm Woojer and welcome to the channel. If you like watching gadget reviews, you might want to consider subscribing by clicking on the red subscribe button down below so I can see you on my future gadget reviews. I have some really cool stuff coming up. Inside the big box I just showed you, you're gonna get this adapter which is gonna quick charge the Woojer Vest in about 1.5 hours. You're gonna get this USB-C cables which can also transfer audio and charge the Woojer Vest, and you're gonna get a bunch of adapters that will enable you to connect the Woojer Edge to electricity, power outlet anywhere in the world. You're also getting this 3.5mm jack cable, which is great because you're gonna need that if you are planning to use wired headphones. So the deal with this product is that it basically enables you to get an extra layer for your sound device, whether it's listening to your music via the phone you're using, or just like playing video games, which I do a lot, even playing on console games. This thing supports it since it connects to anything via the 3.5mm jack. You can also use this wirelessly as it has Bluetooth 5, and I actually don't really wanted to use it because I wanted to play with zero delay or zero latency, as I'm mainly using this for video games. There are solutions, however, which let you deal with that delay. I just don't really care that much because I have a great wired headphones that I really like anyway. So what's the deal with this Woojer Vest? Basically, we are talking about haptic feedback that you're gonna feel from different places on the vest itself. We have two of these haptic feedback generators or transducers here on the front, another two on the sides, and two more on the top part of the back. So these are all 6 in total. It is stereo based, so you're gonna get a left channel and a right channel, and that means that music is stereo, so you're gonna feel that in different directions on your vest. And when I'm saying feel, I really mean that. It's like sitting in front of a huge speaker when you are in a concert. You really feel the ground moving on your body, shaking. That's what the Woojer does. Now take that to video games, which is more of my interests, and you're gonna feel like you are in the game. So playing a VR or playing on a large TV basically means that when somebody jump scares you, this is gonna be transmitted on the vest itself, and that is really crazy. In terms of frequency range, this Woojer Vest basically gets the audio signal and then takes out the 1 to 200 Hertz sound data from it, and that is what is basically creating that shaking, and that's what you feel. And you can also switch that to a focus mode, which works on a narrower bandwidth from 1 Hz to 200 Hz. You have this controller over here. You can increase the volume on your headphones, you can decrease the volume on your headphones, and you can also increase and decrease the strength of the vibration. So I also did some tech demos for people who visited me, and I put it on maximum, and I got some people really screaming because you can really feel, and not hear by the way, feel these vibrations. In terms of connections, you have the audio jack that goes to your headphones, an audio input jack, and the USB-C jack, which you can also use for data, and the charging port. That's basically it. Let's go ahead and do a quick demo. I'm just gonna put my headset and I'm gonna connect the Woojer Vest to my computer via the 3.5mm. So I have these two cables connected. One of them is the audio in from my computer, and the second one goes to my headset, which is how I'm getting the sound. All I need to do now is just play something, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it via a bass test. So this is where you actually really feel the Woojer. Then you have to turn it on. Here we go. So I cannot explain how this feels, but basically I'm hearing the bass and feeling it at the same time. So it's something you really have to try out to understand, but something that I always wanted when playing video games. I always wanted to have an extra layer of sensation to my games. I play a lot of simulators, as you can see right now. And in my case, let's say I'm flying a jet plane, I want to feel the engines. And that's exactly what I get with the Woojer. I get the shakiness of somebody who's sitting in an F-16 fighter jet when using this. So it's really delivering what I wanted it to deliver in terms of sensation and realism and feeling my games. So one thing I want to add right now, that in terms of comfortness, I really think that you're going to have sessions that are going to last 1, maybe 2 hours max. I kind of feel like that this vest, it's around 2 kilos of weight, 2 kilograms. You're gonna have to take some breaks after around an hour or 2. It can last in terms of battery for around 8 hours, which is great. But I think that for me, I mean, with my back problems, an hour is a bit too much, even after setting me up with some pillows and so on. So it's not something that you can have on your back all the time, at least in my case. Another thing that I want to point out is that I'm really looking forward into adding some software to my computer which can basically differentiate what Woojer gets in terms of audio input, so I can, for example, let the Woojer work on specific audio signals within my games and not just like have the entire audio that gets outputted from the computer to the Woojer. For me, for example, I really want to have in my simulator games the engines. It's really important. However, I don't want the Woojer to interpret the music. I just want the bass of the engines when I'm driving a bus simulator or a truck simulator or a jet. So that's something that I want to do, and I'm gonna do it after I finish with this review and keep on using this device when playing my simulators. So all in all, that's the Woojer Vest Edge. It's amazing. It basically does what it was supposed to do, and it does it really well. I really recommend if you want to add an extra layer of sensation to your video games. That's it. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure you subscribe by clicking on this button over here. I have 2 video recommendations over here for you to watch, another one over here, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.